I met Melinda, and I love her name. Happens to be my sister's name too. Uh, I met Melinda. Well, Ben and I met Melinda at a referral, or it's a networking group, and we just kind of hit it off. And even though we stopped going to the networking group, Melinda and Ben and I we kept in touch. And actually, next week there is also another person we kept in touch with, Terry, and she's going to be on. Again, birds of a feather. We always kind of just lift each other up and support each other. And I'm going to have Melinda talk about her business because it's very unique and it's very uplifting. And I've gotten cards from her before and from Terry. So I want her to talk about her business, how she got into it, and the whole story. So I want to introduce you, Melinda, and she is with SendOutCards.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for the chance to actually see you again. It's been a while, but and for the opportunity to speak. Yeah, I found SendOutCards. It's got to be about 3.5 years ago or so, and I am an insurance broker, and I was looking for a way to appreciate my clients and people who refer business to me, and people who keep their business with me. And I was introduced to this system that I just fell in love with. It totally supports my business, and I fell in love with it so much that I do this also as a business on the side. It's grown tremendously in the past 3 years. But what it is it focuses on relationship marketing. So what that means is you really focus more on customer loyalty and long-term customer engagement. So keeping that relationship going, focused on that versus I sold you a product, I sold you a service, you know, I'll never see you again. Um, Interesting story I heard actually last night on a Zoom call that I was on. Somebody who had a flood damage in the lower level of their home, a pipe burst. It happened like 5 years ago. Called a restoration company, called a plumber, had it all fixed. Never heard from them again. 5 years later, same issue with the same pipe. Went to look for the cards, the business cards that he had from these two companies that did a great job. Each service was about $1,000. So you're talking about $2,000 worth of business that could, in a couple hours, easy peasy. Couldn't find their info. Never stayed in touch with him. So we had to call through some networking group and get new referrals and two new companies to come in. That's where a system like this comes into play. We keep in touch. When you stay in touch with your client base, your referral partners, they're not going to forget you. So through this system, either from your phone or your laptop, you can create an actual physical hard greeting card. This is one of them that I love, that goes in the mail. You can personalize it. This was actually sent to me. Somebody put my pre-COVID gray hair and my post haircut picture in here with a little message. And then the nice thing, and I'm going to show you because it came to me, is on the back of the card, and you've seen this before,
Yes,
you put your branding. So if these two companies, this plumber and the restoration company, had done something like this, even if it was just once a year, to stay in touch with their customer, he would have remembered them when this happened again. It would have been a repeat business. That's what it's all about. So through this system, I'm able to maintain a client base. I have birthdays, anniversaries, special occasions. I'm able to pull a picture from Facebook if they're friends of mine, pull website logos, product information. I know Terry does a lot of that with her Juice Plus. Put it on the card, send it out for any reason whatsoever. A thank you, a celebration, an occasion. And they're not going to throw that out. I keep these things when people send them to me. So I love this picture comparison.
Good picture.
It's not going in the garbage, especially this, which one? This one.
Yeah.
This one, not so much with the gray. Not going in the garbage. So I'm able to hold on to this and keep it there so that, I'm going to stay top of mind with my clients.
Right.
That's the premise. It's a very easy system to use. You can add gifts, gift cards, delicious brownies, and you can have it all set up to go out with a couple of clicks from your phone or your computer, and it gets printed, put in an envelope, addressed, stamped, and sent out for you.
Well, that's wonderful. I know that I enjoy the ones that you have given me, and both you and Terry gave me one during this time. And I see Terry just wrote here that she loves how easy it is to create custom cards. So, so take us through the process. So what it's like, oh, I want to send Terry a card. What do? You log on to your app and
Log
then,
into either the app or your computer. You
Mhm.
create an account, and actually, I'm able to offer free cards. So the first card to any new client of mine is free. So I send them a link. They create an account, and they can go in and pick from thousands of already made cards for different occasions. Thank you, birthday, get well soon, graduation, anything.
Mhm.
And then customize it. So they can put the pictures in, they can write their own message, they can change color, handwriting, the size of the font, um, customize the back if they'd like with their contact info if they're using it for business, and add the person's name and address in and hit submit, and it goes through. It gets
That's so
printed,
it's that
all
easy.
that. It's really very easy. It's something that would take me, if someone needed help, I can hop on a very quick Zoom with them and walk them through in 15 minutes.
Hmm.
Once you get the concept of how to pull a picture, if you want from Facebook or that type of thing, it's really very easy to do. Uh, there's a lot of room for creativity. You can create designs, your own designs. There are blank cards, so you can totally create your own card.
Right.
You don't have to use their catalog cards, but there's thousands to choose from. So it's very, very easy. But I could walk someone through it very quickly. And anybody that would be interested, as I said, the first card is free.
And is there a minimum you have to do each month of cards, or you
Yeah.
have to do a?
There's different options available now. There's 4 different plans. The first one is a free one. So it's just like when you shop online anywhere else. So you want to buy something from Macy's, you go online, you pick it out. At the end of the transaction, it charges your card. It says thank you very much, and the order goes on its way. So you can do that. And then there's other plan options that are available. So they're monthly subscriptions. What I like about this company is that you're not locked into anything for more than 30 days. So we have a very popular plan. It's $37 a month. It's called the card a day. So you get 30 cards for $37 for the month.
Wow.
So today is the 8th. So on the 8th of the month, it would charge your card that $37. You can send 30 cards. All you're going to pay in addition to that is the stamp. And if you add a gift, you pay for that. And then at the 8th of the next month, they'll charge you again, and you get another 30 cards. And you can go over that if you want. But yeah, there's no minimum, and again, unless you pick that type of plan. There's a $17 a month plan that drops the cost of the card down a little bit from the free plan, but send as many as you want or as little as you want.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, it really
So,
is.
and like you said, you can it doesn't have to be birthdays or thank yous. It could just be anything. I mean, I know you sent me one when my son graduated high school. And
Mm-hmm.
that was such a nice surprise to have my son's picture on
Yeah,
the thing. And as a mother, that was very
of
I
course.
still have it.
Well,
I have all
yeah,
your cards and Terry's cards.
good.
Don't throw those out.
Yeah,
So,
I'm seeing all the back to school pictures now. I'm itching, I'm itching to get, I've been running all day, so I'm itching to get on the computer and send some back to school cards, pictures.
sounds like,
Everyone posts them, but they go away, right? You
yeah,
post those
that's right.
pictures,
Right.
uh, you're able to put it on a card and send it out to someone. If somebody has a baby. My nephew just had a baby. I'm sending pictures like crazy. Everything he sends me, I send it to him in a card, so he's got
Right.
it. But yeah, it's really easy. And like I said, the nice thing about them is if you have a busy season coming up, or let's say you want to do a mail blast, you can change your plan and then change it back down the next month.
Oh, okay. So
So
it's
you
that
have
flex.
that flexibility. You're not locked in for a year. You're locked in for 30 days. So that's
Wow. All right.
beautiful in that respect.
So is there anything else you want to tell us that maybe we haven't covered? I guess my question to you, and I think I know the answer, um, what's the best part of having this plan or being a part of this, the system of having the send out cards? Like, what do you love the best if you were to pick one thing? I know that's tough.
It is tough. You know, to sum it up really quickly, the mission of the company, the founder of the company, is really to share kindness, um, and give people a vehicle for financial freedom. Just like, your company, you want to help people who need it. But in all honesty, when I get a text or a message or a phone call from someone who just got a card, who maybe lost their, a relative, or just had a baby, or something, they tell me how it touched them, it makes me very, very happy. It makes such a difference, and it's something they're not going to forget, and then I don't forget. It makes me feel good, so I'm making them feel good. But in return, when I get that message, it just lights up my day. So it's a win-win.
Yeah. And I know you live that. I see that through your Instagram and your social media pages, that's your mission, the kindness, spread kindness. So
yeah, that's right.
Does anybody have any questions for my friend Melinda with the cool name? It rhymes with mine. And in the meantime, where can we find you? What is your Instagram and Facebook page? Like where, what's your account?
I do have a Facebook page for the Send Out Cards, and it's Send Out Cards with ME. Instagram is Melinda underscore Roth underscore Epstein, which is a mouthful.
Yeah.
But honestly, if anybody wants to ask questions, if they want to give me a call or text me, they can reach me at my phone number, 631-974-9503.
631-974-9503.
Right.
I'm going to post all of this information in the comments when we get off, and also on my page. So you don't have to worry about that. And I'm just opening up if anybody has any questions. We have a few more minutes, or if there's anything that you want to say that we didn't cover, Melinda, before we sign off.
God, there's so much to talk about, but in all honesty, I'm a product of the product. I use it in my business, but I use it in my personal life as well. I have definitely seen results. I just had a phone call with someone who has a online retail store, clothing. It's a boutique, but now with everything, she does mostly online sales. There is not a business that could not benefit from using a system like this that will help them stay, top of mind with their clients.
Mm-hmm.
People like to feel appreciated. So when you tell a client that you appreciate their business or you wish them a happy birthday, they are never going to forget you.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
That's really, that's what it's about, building that relationship. I'm sure you get it all the time. I know I do. I get the messages, I'd love to send you something, here's my, join my thing, here's a product, I'll send you something. I don't even know you. I start with hello. Let's build that relationship first. And I'd rather have the conversation, learn about what you do. Let's talk. How can I help you? How can you help me? Let's figure something out, but build the relationship first.
Right. Right. And you're so true, because you're so right, because there's a lot of my clients have become friends of mine. Absolutely. That have we go, well, before everything, we would go out and we would meet up for lunch or breakfast or whatever, or coffee, and birthdays and special occasions and not so happy occasions. They're there to support. And it's true. You build that relationship, and again, birds of a feather flock together. You want those kinds of people in supporting you and you supporting them.
Right.
So yes, so Terry says relationships are everything, and she says that she hears that Send Out Cards has the best brownies. Is this true?
They do. They absolutely do.
Huh.
They're fabulous.
Oh boy. Okay.
I actually would love to send someone brownies. So if anybody, any of your listeners would like to test drive and send a free card, I'll be happy to send them some brownies. They could test
Oh,
them out.
wow.
They're
Okay.
really, I have 4 of them in my freezer right now. I'm trying not to eat anything, bad at the moment. I've been working on losing some weight,
Yeah.
but yeah, but they're in the freezer for just that emergency. They're
Oh,
so,
yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, Melinda, I really appreciate you being on and that we
oh,
finally
thank
caught up.
you.
I think the last
Yes,
time we saw each other was at Panera in Comac. It was
long time
a
ago.
crazy day for both of us, and we just squeezed it in, and then we kept on saying, we still have to meet, we still have to meet, and we never quite did it. So
Well, I'm so happy to get to see you again,
I know that was like, what, 2 years ago?
at least, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for taking the time
Oh,
to
thank
talk
you.
about your business, and I will post everything on my personal Facebook page, and then, I mean, my Flourish Facebook page, and in the comments. And please check her out. We have her on Facebook, on Instagram, and Terry says she's afraid to try them, but I have sent them. And Terry is going to be on next week, so we have a double header. These are my friends from a referral group that we work together. We saw each other every month, and we just hit it off, and we've remained friends. Maybe that was 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember.
Probably about 3 years, yeah.
Yeah, probably about 3 years, and with Ben and all of us. And so I thank you again for taking the time.
Oh,
And
thank you so much.
I will hope, we'll see more of you. And check out her Instagram page and also her Facebook page. And we will see you next week.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
Be well, everybody.
Bye bye now.
Bye.